Another one which said that women are not as empowered in Islam as it is in other religions.
Firstly, I do not think it's right to say that the religion makes you less empowered.
Why? No, that is very fair to say. The religion makes you less empowered. It definitely does. To be fair, I don't think she has read. Statistically, I think it's fair to say that she has not read the Quran or the Hadith, because it is very fair to say a religion makes you less empowered. In fact, that is fair to say about every religion. That is one of the most fair things to say about every single goddamn religion out there. The fact that they don't empower women, that's true about Islam, Christianity, Judaism, Hinduism, Jainism. I mean, come on, which religion is that not true? That is one of the most fair points to make about every single religion out there. So guys, this is why people need to be able to separate the people from the ideology, because this is, look at they keep on mixing, talking about Muslims and talking about Islam. They can't seem to separate it. They cannot seem to separate these things from each other. Like, they just like use these words interchangeably. So they want to defend Muslims, and instead of defending Muslims, they're defending Islam, right? And you want to attack Islam, and when you attack Islam, people think you're attacking the entire Muslim population. Like, why is it so hard for people to understand? Like, guys, this is so simple, okay? If I have a crappy idea, and you go like, Armin, that the idea that you have is crap, that doesn't mean that you think I'm a bad person. I mean, how hard is that to understand? Oh my God. Is this like back into... This is like, we've been talking about this for a whole decade now.
Rather, there's a very famous saying that in the Quran, the number of times a woman term appears is more than the number of times the terminology of man appears.
That's actually because it's misogynist. Because it assumes that the reader is man. Because it assumes everybody that is being talking. That's because the Quran assumes the reader and everybody that is being referred to is a man, so that it has to be more specific when it mentions a woman. Because they're like, oh, it mentions a woman more than men. Well, because it's everybody that is being talked to and talked about, and the reader is assumed to be male. So it needs to be more specific when it's talking about women. That's not a good thing. Oh my God. Yes, most people. Wow, we got 100 rupee super chat. And it's a fox, I think, that is giving a thumbs up and saying good job. Thank you so much, Arshini. Arshini, is that how you name? That's a very beautiful name. Thank you so much for 100 rupees. Guys, I really love the support that we get from India. It really makes us, yeah. Oh, here. Dolly saying, do you think Muslims in India really are vulnerable and victim? Yes, of course. I mean, look at the Hindus. Yes, very much so. Dolly, keep following this channel. You'll see more examples of it. Yes, definitely. I am very, very concerned about Muslims in India. Yes, and thank you so much for the super chat. So I was saying, Rukia saying this is where India differs from the rest of the world. Cities are egalitarian, and villages are conservative in the West. In India, it's the opposite. I don't think so. I think it's the same with India, but okay.
Also, they say that it is actually in the Quran that a woman is like a queen, okay?
There's nowhere in the Quran that says a woman is like a queen. It's in the Quran that says that if your wife is being, if you fear disobedience from your wife, the third step is to beat your wife. So I don't know, lady, if you've actually read the Quran, where in the Quran does it say that women are like queens? So wait, okay, so do not subject her to any kind of torture? No, it says the exact opposite. It says that you should beat your wife. It doesn't, guys, the Quran doesn't even say that you can beat your wife. The Quran specifically says that you should beat your wife, not that you can beat your wife. It's not a permission, it's a command. And it's a command not if she is disobedient, it's a command if only if you fear disobedience. So you have to beat her even before she is disobedient. If you're actually suspecting that she could become disobedient, the first step is to not talk to her. The second step is to abandon her from your bed. And the third step is to beat her. That's in the Quran. I don't know what Quran she's read, because that's not the actual Quran. Guys, that's literally in the Quran. She's not, like Kenny is saying, she's cherry picking. She's not even cherry picking. This, what she's saying, it's not in the Quran. Like, she's doing more than cherry picking. She's inventing some stuff that is not even there. But again, guys, let me give you a silver lining, okay? The reason why she's saying these things, as much as, okay, so here's the negative and here's the positive, okay? The negative is that she is ignorant about Islam. But the positive here is actually better than the negative. The positive here is that she doesn't believe in the horrible teachings of the Quran, right? So you have to look at this as a positive, right? What do you care more about? Like, if when it comes to ignorance, so what? Most people are ignorant about religion and even their own religion. Like, are we going to be really butthurt about the fact that she doesn't understand what's in the Quran? I'm not going to get. Isn't the fact that she has her value system and her morals are superior to the Islamic teaching? Isn't that the thing that we need to be focusing on here? Right? So we could be like, oh my God, like I just did that, by the way, but I'm taking it back. We could be like, oh my God, she's so ignorant. She doesn't know what's in the Quran. Yeah. That's like the story about the vast majority of Muslims. But can we celebrate the fact that her and most Muslims, whatever the Islamic teachings are, they wouldn't like that, and they see that as horrific? If you could, like, I mean, they're so resistant to accepting that the Quran is anti-woman or violent, because they are not like that, because they do not want the Quran's teachings to be that. That means they are better people than the Quran, right? They are better people than the Quran would ever want them to be. That's a good thing. So let's forgive her ignorance and appreciate the fact that their value system is way better than the Quran is ever teaching, right? Can we not be happy about that?
So you do not subject her to any kind of torture. You have to let her have her rights.
Yeah, no, that's not the Quran. That's definitely not Quranic teaching. I mean, yeah, let her have her rights. Yes, you're right. The Quran does teach you that you have to let women have their rights, which is half of what men get. Literally half, like mathematically calculated by the Quran, that is half. Oh, yes, we can. There we go. Oh, here. Dolly is saying, in fact, they have the basic knowledge of Islam, but not promoting the values publicly to make their image a way better and clean. No, I don't think so. I mean, I grew up in a Muslim country. That I don't think they are being. I don't think most Muslims, when they say that the Quran is not teaching that or that teaching that, or Islam is people, that they're actually act like secretly they think something else and publicly they're saying something else. That's not true. I mean, I was a Muslim and I grew up around Muslim. Most Muslims genuinely believe that Islam, most Muslims' understanding of Islam is a religion that doesn't teach what we here know Islam, that the Quran and the vast majority of Muslims have never read the Quran. never read the Quran, and their understanding of what Quran teaches is whatever their teachers or imam tells them, right? Yeah, I agree with Deborah on this. I think this woman is being sincere. Katie saying, believe it or not, there are Indian Muslims who say that Pakistan is un-Islamic because it is such a horrible country. Yeah, most Muslims' understanding of Islam is very flawed. And even if you confront them, if you show them and confront them about what the teachings of Islam are, they either become ex-Muslim if they have to admit it, or they try to come up with some gymnastic arguments to why it actually means something other than what it obviously means, or they just try to compartmentalize it, not think about it. But yeah, or they become skeptical about it. But it's rare for them to be like, okay, I guess this is what Islam teaches, and it's okay. It's yeah, but let's continue.
You have to let her have her freedom, right? So if the religion is saying that, then how are people interpreting it somewhere else?
Well, yeah, you're not really good at. Hold on, what did you say? Yeah, well, your religion is not saying that.
Then how are people?
It's so funny because the religion is not saying that. Somebody that you are interpreting it in a completely different. You're not even interpreting it in a different way. You're saying stuff that is not even there.
Interpreting it somewhere else. But I do get this one thing that why.
This is how hard it is to fight bigotry. Okay, because the bigots, anti-Muslim bigots, it's very easy for them to actually show you what Islam teaches and make you like realize that Islam is horrible. And then what they have to do is like transfer that hate you have towards Islamic teachings. Then the bigots, anti-Muslim bigots, they have to make you transfer that hate towards these teachings to make it towards the people, right? And we are the people who we here at Atheist Republic, we are the people who have to come in between to be honest about what Islam teaches or what Christianity teaches or what Hinduism teaches, and also be the gatekeepers who be right in the middle that tell you that that it's not right to transfer the hate that you have for these barbaric ideas towards the people. And the problem with people who are trying to defend Muslims is that they try to say like, oh, your Islam is not hateful, Islam is not anti-woman, and they make the jobs of the bigots easier because they can easily come and show that the people who are trying to fight bigotry, they're wrong. So if they were right about what Islam teaches and the anti-bigotry people were wrong about it, so therefore they say like, look, we are right, look, this is actually what Islam teaches, so you should also buy into our conclusion that the hatred for Islam needs to translate into you hating Muslims, right? So we need to come here at Atheist Republic to provide an alternative to show you that no, Islam does teach you horrible things. Islam is horrific, it's anti-woman, it's anti-science, it's violent, it is barbaric, it is anti-gay, it is anti-trans. It is anti everything that is good, basically, right? And guess what? Most Muslims don't believe in the values that Islam teaches, and they're superior to it. So you could call out Islam for being a bad idea, but you could also defend Muslims as the good people that they are, and try to protect their rights, because we're humanists and we care for all people, including the people who we have disagreements with, right? So we are trying to steal the platform away from the anti-Muslim bigots by calling out Islam and stealing the anti-Islam platform away from people that have an agenda to the people who are trying to call out Islam as a barbaric religion as a way to promote hatred towards Muslims. We are trying to steal that platform, the anti-Islam platform, away from them. That's what we're trying to do. Let me see if any member said anything that I need to highlight. Selva is saying these people literally got lost in translation of the Quran. Literally, okay. Katie saying, believe it or not, there are. Yeah, I already read that one. Okay, great. Now I will never miss. Yeah, good.
Wearing this hijab.
Oh, like hijab. We got to hijab. But I do get this one thing.
that why are you wearing
Why are you wearing this hijab? So people keep asking her, why are you wearing this hijab?
this hijab? And then when I say I like it,
Okay, she says she likes it. Okay.
I get this, this expression people make, oh, I feel sorry for you.
Okay.
And what do you feel sorry about? Like, you wear regular clothes, I choose to add one more thing with me. How is that a sign of oppression or a bad thing if I'm doing it by choice?
Do you ever feel
Yeah, that's like a former slave being in love with wearing chains. Okay, I mean the hijab is literally a symbol of oppression. She's just not not familiar with what the hijab is meant for and what it symbolizes. But yeah, so she just doesn't know. She just thinks it's something that is it's a symbol of identity, a symbol of the tribe that she belongs to. But no, it's hijab is made by men to protect their property, which is women, from other men. That's basically what the hijab is. So I was saying, if I had $1 for each time a Muslim saying this don't represent Islam, I would be the richest woman on the planet. But ironically, Muslims always are proud of being over 1.5 billion. Well, but not always, and not all Muslims. But yeah, I get your point. Deborah saying, LOL. Deborah, you have some good comments. Tag Atheist Republic so I could highlight them. LOL, I was told to tell people I like it and want to wear it. The choice is to obey Allah or not. Yeah, I mean, it's technically not a choice if you're going to burn in hell for not wearing it, right? Yes, exactly. This is the Stockholm Syndrome. Perfect. Okay, this guy is saying, Dennis saying, please explain me why you are saying that women are not in the same position as men in the Bible. I'm a Christian and I follow the Bible. I would like to prove your knowledge by the okay. You're obviously not you. You obviously don't have any idea about what's in the Bible. The Bible clearly says, if you are ignorant about the fact that the Bible says that women shouldn't have any position of authority and they should be silent and accept the authority of men, then you have either not read the Bible or you were half asleep when you were reading the Bible. You could go do your own research. I'm not your private researcher. Just go look it up. And also subscribe to our newsletter, because if we get removed from all these platforms, at least we could reach out to you. And guys, by the way, if you subscribe to our newsletter, you get a free copy of Why There's No... Where's your copy, Susanna? Get it. We're doing promotion. You get a free... It's not even promotion, it's free. Okay, so if you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description, you get a free copy of Why There's No God. Come on, like, I'm handing it out for free. Okay, it's a bestseller on Amazon and you get it for free. So subscribe to our newsletter and you get a free copy of Why There's No God sent to you. Link in the description.